Hi, welcome again to my channel and myself, DLG Reppin. So, ladies to the gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls, and all in all, you wonderful football people, I've got some interesting context I've picked up. Dean Henderson has said to Solskjaer, you either make me number one or you either make me number one or I will leave. Another footballing context coming up is angry Newcastle supporters want to find answers to their collapsed takeover of the club. And a bit of transfer news involving my team, the Arsenal. And that is, it seems like Arsenal are edging very closer to announcing the signing of Willian on a 3-year deal worth 130,000 per week in wages. And he's a free signing. But before I start off, I'm going to kick it off by congratulating Fulham on their promotion back into the Premier League. Now, I heard about Joe Bryan's 35-yarder free kick, and it was an extraordinary goal. And he got a second later on in extra time. And then Augustin, if I pronounce his name right, has pulled one back, but it was too late for Brentford. And for me, Brentford should never have been playing in that final in the first place. They should be in the Premier League. And West Brom should have been in the playoffs. Simple as. What they choked in the last two games and ended up finding themselves in the playoff positions. And give them credit where credit is due. They got to the final. They got the better of Cardiff, I believe, and Swansea, sorry, but couldn't get the better of Fulham on the night. And I think the occasion favoured Fulham a little bit more than it did Brentford. However, I heard there was nothing between the two teams because I was at work and I didn't get to watch the game, and I wish I had got to watch the game. But I heard there was nothing between the two teams, and that's a credit to Fulham and Brentford. But Fulham emerged on top. They are going to fill the last Premier League void left, and they say that they have learnt from lessons. So, again, massive congratulations to Fulham Football Club, Scott Parker, and the players, and the Fulham fans. And Fulham fans, my question for you is, do you feel Fulham Football Club would have learnt from 2018-19 errors of spending X amount of money on players, but still getting relegated in your 38 league game campaign where you lasted one season in the Premier League? Do you feel there's lessons learned? If you want to get in contact with me, but just leave it in the comment section below and give me your thoughts and views. And like all football fans, Fulham fans, you can smash the thumbs up like button and less of the down. And like all football fans, I please ask for subscribers. Please subscribe to this channel. To myself, DLG Reppin. Smash the subscribe button hard, passionately, galore, left, right, and centre. I'm still stuck on 42, and I have another 958 subscribers left. So again, I'll shout your name out if you do subscribe to my channel. I've shouted out a few names that I can think of. Richard Comber, Banksy from the ends. Have I shouted out who else? A few people I've shouted out. And the names that I've forgotten about, bear with me, yeah? I haven't forgotten you. I will find out. And I'll give you a massive mega shout out, yeah? So do subscribe to my channel. Right, let's kick it off with Dean Henderson. Now, he's set to have a conversation with Solskjaer and demand that he's either number one or he is off. And he's done extremely well with Sheffield United this season. He's been by far one of their best performers, maybe a candidate for Sheffield United player of the season, despite the fact that he's a Manchester United player on contract, on loan with Sheffield United, and a future England international. So let me read what's been said or written by Neil Curtis, by the way. Dean Henderson will go into crunch talks with boss Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, saying, "Make me number one or let me go." The keeper, 23, has enjoyed 2 hugely successful seasons on loan at Sheffield United, but he does not want to return to Manchester United to play second fiddle to David De Gea. And I can understand that to an extent, due to the fact that David De Gea has made some ridiculous rickets after ridiculous rickets. You just have to look at the semi-final. I think 2 or 3 of them goals are his fault. He's at fault for. The second goal that Chelsea got in that game, in that semi-final, he was clearly at fault. Lost concentration and allowed the ball to slip through his hands. The biggest error I saw from David De Gea was away to Everton. He allowed Calvert-Lewin to close him down and he's booted it, and you would have thought that the ball would have gone past Calvert-Lewin, but it hit Calvert-Lewin into the back of the net. That was the most embarrassing ricket of them all. And for me, Solskjaer is under immense pressure now to make a decision on De Gea or Henderson. Reading on. The Spaniards' high-profile blunders have led to calls for Henderson to replace the Old Trafford number 1. Chelsea among the team monitoring the situation with a view to bidding for Henderson, but United do not want to lose him to a Premier League rival. Excuse me. It leaves Solskjaer in a difficult position, with De Gea having signed a 6-year deal worth a whopping 117 million this time last year. That is a hell of a lot of money and a hell of a lot of investment in someone who's not pulling up performances. Solskjaer has been at pains to defend the 29-year-old time and again after his gaffers. But even United's boss could not explain De Gea's blunder in the 3-1 FA Cup semi-final defeat to Chelsea, when he let Mason Mount's 46-minute grass cutter slip through his hands. Solskjaer said he knows he should have saved that one 100 times out of 100. Current backup goalkeeper Sergio Romero should play against Lask Linz in the last 16 of Europa League tonight, with United holding a very healthy 5-0 lead from the first leg. Romero, who has 96 international caps for Argentina, was massively disappointed not to be picked for the FA Cup semi-final against Chelsea, having been used as the cup keeper this season. Well, there you go. It wouldn't have been a bad idea to play Romero from the start. I think he would have saved all three of those Chelsea efforts on goal. But what do I know? I'm just another YouTuber. So for me, Solskjaer's got a big decision to make. He could lose Dean Henderson to a rival club and end up regretting that decision. So this season, he's got no excuses, Solskjaer. And Dean Henderson wants to play as number 1 for Manchester United. He wants a number 1. He doesn't want to be behind David De Gea. So we'll see how that pans out in time. So let's move on to the next news. And that is angry Newcastle supporters demanding answers to questions on why their takeover bid collapsed. And I'm going to read a little bit here. Right. Newcastle United supporters group says the Premier League needs to provide answers about the collapse of a proposed 300 million takeover of the club. A consortium backed by Saudi Arabia's public investment fund ended its interest in buying Newcastle last week. There had been a 4-month wait as the bid was scrutinised under the Premier League owners and directors test. But BBC Sport learned that the league wanted more answers on who would have ultimate responsibility for the club. Well, it would have been with whoever's buying Newcastle for me. Why do they want the answers? Because it's Newcastle, but well, all this political side of things I just don't get. But poor Newcastle United fans have got to put up with more misery from Mike Ashley. When will it end? Newcastle fans, drop me a message in my comment section about the whole situation on the collapsed failure of your club based on the bid. When will it end, Newcastle fans? Let me know in my comment section below, because it's just so unfortunate that you have not got the wealth of luxury to go out and strengthen your team and your squad for future top end of the table challenges, especially to challenge to win the league title. And you guys have gone through so much shit after shit, especially with Mike Ashley. And it just doesn't end from there. I mean, the results, the quality of players, you know, you're a big club in English football, and it's not been run like a big club, especially Mike Ashley. He's got answers to questions. He's the one that you want out. It is clearly obvious that he is the major problem of your football club, and he does not do a thing, absolute nothing for you guys. So yeah, you wanted this change, and for football, whether it'll be good or not, you Newcastle United fans wouldn't care one iota, as long as it does the world of good for you guys. Getting a 300 million takeover from a Saudi Arabian prince, I mean, wow, can't get any bigger than that. But however, I'm sorry that it's not deteriorated and turned into fruition of reality. And the reality is, you're likely to go into next season the way you are. And that's not having a dig, that's just saying it how it is. Again, if you've got anything to say on what I've just been speaking about, then drop it in the comment section below, and I'll be free to answer your questions or have a conversation with you guys. Right, the next bit of news is Arsenal, and they're edging closer to the transfer of Brazil and Chelsea winger Willian. His wages would be 130 a week, but there's only a little problem in that, and that's Mkhitaryan. Selling him on and taking him off his wages from 200,000 a week, so that will free up money to go and invest in other players in other key areas. Excuse me. Yes, written by Mark Irwin. Gunners Goodwill Hunting, meaning referring to Willian. Arsenal are closing in on a deal to sign Chelsea's Willian on a free, but there are still hurdles to be cleared before agreement can be reached with the Brazilian, who turns 32 on Sunday. And this is a guy that we are going to sign for 3 more years. Well, he's still in London and he's enjoying life in London. And I think that his family is settled in London, and so is his children. So ideally, he didn't want him to leave London. And ideally, I didn't want him to be the guy that we looked at as a signing. I know he brings experience and quality, but at 32, this could be another big gamble. He's been a complete success for Chelsea, and he gets all the green ticks possible for his performances and his successes at Chelsea. However, reading on, Arteta is keen to sign the winger on a 3-year deal, but that is dependent on Henrik Mkhitaryan not returning from his loan spell at Roma. And Arteta also needs to overcome fears about the player's age and the club becoming too reliant on agent Kia Jarupkin. Yeah, for me, I hear this guy is a bad smell. Kia Jarupkin. He doesn't feel like, I don't feel like he's dependable or the guy to trust. And I feel that this guy has got liability written all over him. Let me read on. Chelsea's FA Cup final defeat by Arsenal on Saturday Willian, who missed Chelsea's FA Cup defeat by Arsenal on Saturday, injured, is definitely leaving Stamford Bridge after running down his contract. The Blues offered him a 2-year deal but would not agree to his request for an extra 12 months. Arsenal are ready to meet those demands, though if it gives them an edge over Barcelona, Inter Milan and Inter Miami, who are all interested. The Gunners are set to offer Willian $130,000 a week, similar to what he earns at Chelsea, but they can only pay that if they get $180,000. Well, for me it's $200,000 a week. $200,000 a week. Mkhitaryan off the wage bill, with an initial agreement in place for him to stay on that loan at Roma. No, Arsenal, just sell the guy. Just accept what offer Roma, what price Roma want you to offer. Just accept whatever Roma is offering you and just sell the guy. For crying out loud. We can still recoup just enough to do our summer shopping, and that is all that we require. You know, Mkhitaryan is not the only one that we've got to deal with in terms of the exit door. Guendouzi, Kalazanic, and to name a few. But they can only pay that if, I've read this bit. Arsenal are yet to talk personal terms, but they are not exactly short of wingers, with Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, who is a striker by the way, Nicolas Pepe, Bukayo Saka, Gabriel Martinelli and Reece Nelson, and the club chiefs are aware of growing criticism from fans that they are allowing Jarupkin to dictate transfer policy. Well, sack him then! Get rid of him! If he's not doing his job properly and he's becoming a liability, sack him! He represents David Luiz and Cedric Soares, who both got new contracts last month. Yeah, said, well, that's very true. I wasn't happy at the time with David Luiz getting a contract straight after his diabolical performance against Man City away in the league, that is. He has also been pushing them to snap Barcelona's Philippe Coutinho on loan. Now, even on loan, Coutinho is a top world-class player who will make a difference into our midfield. He will score goals and create goals. And a proven Premier League footballer at Liverpool and a proven Premier League footballer in the division. So there's no way he can be dubbed as rubbish. Or I've heard someone say he don't want him and he wants better. Well, we got to be grateful for what Coutinho has done in the English Premier League. Arsenal do want another loan deal for Real Madrid midfielder Dani Ceballos. The La Liga champions prefer to sell though. Well, this is it, Real Madrid have said that they want him sold. So let's pay the money and let's not pussyfoot about anymore. It's ridiculous. Anyway, that's the end of my footballing video. End of my context. So ladies, to the gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening to me and thank you for watching. And before I go, I'm going to leave you with this. I've been practicing this song in my mind for some days now. Follow, follow, follow. Arsenal's a team to follow. There is nobody better than Mikel Arteta. He's the best looking Spaniard I know. Follow, follow, follow. Arsenal's a team to follow. There is nobody better than Mikel Arteta. He's the best looking Spaniard I know. Got it in the end. So that's praising to Mikel Arteta for the job that he's done at a short period of time. And I am fantastically delighted to have him as our manager. My manager, Mikel Arteta's, as Troops would say. Big up yourself, Troops, again. So, once again, I won't be doing an evening video because I'm out of London, sadly. But I will be back tomorrow morning, this afternoon, and the evening. So, it's peace again, love again, and bless again. Once again, football fans all over the world. If you've enjoyed the context that I've produced today, let me know in my comment section below. Do smash the thumbs up like button if you're feeling this channel and this edition, and hopefully less of the thumbs down. And remember, subscribe to my channel, myself, DLG Reppin. Smash my subscribe button hard, passionately, and left, right, and centre galore. I want to see as many subscribers as possible today. And I say it again, as many subscribers as possible today. Thank you again, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. I'm out. Latest. Oh, and enjoy your day.